Question to Congressman Cunningham.
All right. We all know sports gambling is becoming popular nationwide. You really can't avoid missing it if you watch a football game with all the commercials that are out there. You have advocated for allowing sports gambling, sports betting in South Carolina. A lot of folks are going to have concerns about that. Some lawmakers are going to have concerns about that. How do you convince, again, the lawmakers who would need to approve this, as well as their constituents who may have doubts?
Yeah. Is there a question in there?
No, that was my question. How would you convince them?
Yeah.
They're going to, if they worry about
I get where you're going. I get where you're going, Andy. Yeah. I mean, look, the truth is, this is about freedom. And this is about giving South Carolinians more freedom. And, this may be news to Governor McMaster, but this is already going on anyways. People are using marijuana anyways. It's about, if it's going on anyways, the state might as well regulate it, tax it, make some money off it, and give that money to our teachers or fix our roads, which are dead last in our country, and also the second most dangerous. And there's appetite for this. I know Senator Tom Davis ran point on the medical marijuana bill, but there's also Republicans supporting sports betting. And again, I don't care who comes up with these ideas, and I don't really care who gets credit. I just want to move our state forward. I want to bring our state out of the past and into the future. And that just requires new ideas. Folks at home have been watching my opponent's TV ads for several months now. I challenge you to think of one new idea that you've seen from this governor, or why he believes he's entitled to another 4 years in office. We'll fire football coaches after a couple losing seasons. So why do we keep electing the same old politicians when they have no new ideas? That's the essence of our campaign. We're running a campaign of new ideas versus his campaign of no ideas.
Well, a lot of people do things in other states that we are not going to do. And I just don't see how, of all the things that we're doing and doing well, we're getting them people employed. I've frozen the tuition at our universities. We've quadrupled the amount of scholarships to go to college. We have put in $79 million for scholarships to go to technical college. We put in money for every poor child in the state to go to 4K, to go to 4-year kindergarten. I mean, we are doing things for new things. We have a cyber project going on right now. This started when then President Caslin of the university brought a group, nobody's ever heard of it, called Jack Sajak or something like that. Brought it down from West Point. And we had a meeting at the University of South Carolina. And since then, we've expanded. We're putting money into the Dreamport in Aiken. We've got collaborations going on with Fort Gordon, Georgia, where the Department of Defense has headquartered their cyber initiatives. We are one of two states in the country that requires computer training for students to get out of high school. One of two, we in Arkansas. And we did it first, I think. And Asa Hutchinson, the governor, came here to celebrate that. But we're doing well. I listened to Congressman Cunningham, and it sounds like the state's falling apart. If so, why are we booming?
But what is your view on allowing sports gambling?
No, we don't. That's not the answer to anything. Neither is. Look at the children. What does that tell the children? Isn't there some other way we can make money by building businesses, getting people educated and trained, and having them working? That's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, we have the lottery, and again, these things are already going on anyways. I'm sure they're happening in your rental homes, Governor McMaster. But again, this comes down to freedom. And there are so many people who just want to place a bet on a football game on Saturday or Sunday, and they're doing it illegally. And why is the state missing out on this critical source of revenue? If we want to eliminate the state income tax, like I want to do, then we've got to fill those coffers. And we got to find the money to do the things that our state needs to do. Again, I could ask the viewers at home whether or not you're better off now than you were 6 years ago. Because judging from the statistics, again, we're dead last in roads, and they're also the second most dangerous. Teacher pay is at or near the bottom. along with our health care, this just requires a new vision, folks. And that's what our campaign is bringing.